Carbide burrs are the foundation of cylinder head porting because they are the primary tools used to reshape the airflow passages inside an engine's cylinder head. The purpose of cylinder head porting is to improve how efficiently air and fuel enter the combustion chamber and how exhaust gases leave it. An engine is essentially an air pump. The more efficiently air can move through the engine, the more power it can potentially produce. Even if an engine has a larger camshaft, better intake manifold, performance exhaust system, or other modifications, it can only perform as well as the cylinder heads allow. This is why experienced engine builders often say that cylinder heads are one of the biggest factors in determining engine performance. When cylinder heads are manufactured, they are produced using casting processes that leave imperfections inside the intake and exhaust ports. These imperfections can include rough surfaces, casting flash, sharp edges, ridges, and abrupt transitions that disrupt airflow. Although modern manufacturing techniques have improved significantly, even high-quality factory cylinder heads often contain areas where airflow can be improved. Carbide burrs allow porters to remove these imperfections and reshape the ports for smoother, more efficient airflow. The reason carbide burrs are used instead of ordinary grinding bits is because of their exceptional cutting ability. Carbide is much harder than the aluminum and cast iron used in most cylinder heads. This hardness allows carbide burrs to cut metal quickly while maintaining their shape and sharpness. A standard grinding stone may wear down rapidly when removing large amounts of material, but a quality carbide burr can continue cutting effectively for many hours. This durability makes them ideal for the demanding work involved in cylinder head modification. One of the most important aspects of porting is that bigger is not always better. Many beginners assume that making intake and exhaust ports as large as possible will automatically increase horsepower. In reality, airflow is much more complicated than simple port size. Air moving through an engine develops velocity, turbulence, and pressure changes as it travels through the ports. A poorly designed port that is too large may actually slow airflow and reduce engine performance. Skilled porters use carbide burrs to improve the shape of the ports rather than simply increasing their size. They carefully remove material from specific areas to improve airflow characteristics while maintaining proper air velocity. A common area where carbide burrs are used is the valve bowl. The valve bowl is the area directly beneath the valve seat. In many factory cylinder heads, this area contains casting irregularities and restrictions that limit airflow. By using a carbide burr to blend and smooth the bowl area, airflow can often be improved significantly. This process helps air move more efficiently around the valve as it enters or exits the combustion chamber. Small improvements in the valve bowl can sometimes produce surprisingly large gains in airflow. Carbide burrs are also essential for reshaping the short side radius. The short side radius is the curved section of the port floor where airflow must make a turn toward the valve. This area has a major impact on airflow efficiency. If the turn is too abrupt, airflow can separate from the surface and become turbulent, reducing flow. Skilled porters use carbide burrs to carefully reshape this area, creating a smoother transition that helps air follow the contour of the port. This often improves airflow throughout the valve lift range and can contribute to increased horsepower and torque. Another critical use for carbide burrs is blending valve seat transitions. After valve seats are cut during a valve job, there may be a noticeable step between the machined seat and the surrounding port surface. This step can disrupt airflow. Carbide burrs allow the porter to blend these areas smoothly, creating a seamless transition between the valve seat and the port. The smoother the transition, the less resistance airflow encounters as it moves through the cylinder head. Combustion chamber work is another area where carbide burrs play a major role. The combustion chamber is where the air-fuel mixture is compressed and ignited. Sharp edges or rough surfaces inside the chamber can create hot spots that increase the risk of detonation or pre-ignition. Using carbide burrs, porters can carefully smooth and reshape portions of the chamber to improve combustion characteristics. Some modifications can also improve airflow around the valves by reducing shrouding, which occurs when chamber walls restrict airflow near the valve edge. The exhaust ports benefit from carbide burr work as well. While many people focus primarily on intake flow, efficient exhaust flow is also important for engine performance. Restrictive exhaust ports can trap exhaust gases inside the cylinder, reducing the amount of fresh air-fuel mixture that can enter during the next intake cycle. Carbide burrs are used to remove restrictions, smooth transitions, and improve the overall shape of exhaust passages. Better exhaust flow often improves engine breathing and can contribute to greater power throughout the RPM range. Different burr shapes are required because cylinder heads contain many complex curves and hard-to-reach areas. Tree-shaped burrs are commonly used around valve bowls and guide bosses. Flame-shaped burrs work well for blending and contouring. Ball-shaped burrs help reshape combustion chambers and curved surfaces. Oval-shaped burrs are useful for smoothing larger areas and creating gradual transitions. Experienced porters often switch between multiple burr shapes during a single porting job to achieve the desired results. The type of carbide burr selected also matters. Double-cut carbide burrs are popular because they provide smoother cutting action and greater control. They create smaller chips and reduce chatter, making them easier to manage during detailed work. For aluminum cylinder heads, aluminum-cut burrs are often preferred because they feature larger flute designs that reduce chip loading. Chip loading occurs when aluminum becomes packed into the cutting edges, reducing effectiveness and making the burr more difficult to control. Control is one of the biggest reasons carbide burrs are so important. Cylinder head porting is not forgiving. Removing too much material can permanently damage a cylinder head or reduce performance. In some cases, excessive grinding can even break through into a water jacket, ruining the head completely. Carbide burrs allow skilled porters to make controlled, precise changes while carefully monitoring the amount of material removed. This precision is critical because the difference between a high-flowing port and a poorly performing port can be measured in fractions of an inch. Virtually every professional racing cylinder head receives extensive carbide burr work before final finishing operations begin. NASCAR engines, drag racing engines, road racing engines, circle track engines, marine engines, and high-performance street engines all rely on cylinder head porting to maximize airflow. The carbide burr is the tool that makes these modifications possible. It is often the first tool used in the porting process and remains one of the most important tools throughout the entire job. Without carbide burrs, modern cylinder head porting would be dramatically slower, less precise, and far less effective. They allow engine builders to transform rough factory castings into carefully engineered airflow passages that help engines breathe more efficiently, produce more power, and achieve higher levels of performance. For anyone involved in engine building, performance modification, or racing, carbide burrs are not simply helpful tools. They are absolutely essential for serious cylinder head porting work.